Envision a dawn, where the Nile's golden waters cradle the sun's first kiss, and a boy king ascends a throne heavy with the weight of eternity, his heart a fragile lotus blooming in the shadow of gods. It's the spring of 1332 BCE, and in the glittering city of Thebes, Tutankhamun, 9 years tender, becomes pharaoh. His eyes wide with wonder and fear beneath the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. This is the reign of Tutankhamun, 3,357 years ago, a fleeting reign of restoration and mystery, where a child's gentle spirit healed a fractured land only to be claimed by the sands. His tomb a golden whisper of love and loss that stirs the soul across millennia. Thebes, a jewel of temples and palaces, hums with the chants of priests and the scent of lotus blossoms. Yet its heart aches from the wounds of Ankhesenamun, Tutankhamun's father, whose heretical worship of the sun disk, Aten, shattered the old god's embrace. Temples lie forsaken, Amun's priests banished, the people's faith adrift like reeds in a storm. Tutankhamun, born Tutankhaten, a delicate boy with a clubfoot that pains his every step, is guided by viziers I, 60, and Horemheb, 50, their hands steering his trembling ones toward restoration. "Return to the gods," the boy decrees, his voice soft but resolute, renaming himself Tutankhamun, living image of Amun, and reopening Karnak's sanctuaries, where incense curls like prayers to a forgiving heaven. His queen, Ankhesenamun, 10, his half-sister and childhood love, stands beside him, her eyes a mirror of shared dreams and unspoken sorrows. Their marriage, a bond of duty and tenderness, fills the palace with whispers of hope, yet grief shadows their union. 2 stillborn daughters, their tiny forms laid in the tomb, their souls cradled by the gods. Tutankhamun hunts in the marshes, his chariot a fleeting joy despite his limp, his laughter a rare melody that warms the court. He commissions statues of Amun, their gold gleaming like the sun's forgiveness, and restores Mayat's balance, his decrees a balm to a land scarred by his father's zeal. The boy king's heart, though frail, burns with devotion. He builds a resting place in Memphis, its walls painted with scenes of him offering wine to Osiris, his hands steady despite the ache in his bones. The people adore him, their pharaoh a living god who walks among them, his smile a beacon through the Nile's flood season, when fields turn emerald and hearts swell with gratitude. Yet fate, cruel as a desert wind, whispers of endings. At 19, in 1323 BCE, Tutankhamun falls perhaps from a chariot's jolt, his leg fractured, infection claiming his breath, or a malaria's fevered grip, his body weakened by generations of royal blood too closely entwined. Ankhesenamun's wails echo through the palace, her tears a river to rival the Nile as priests prepare his journey to the afterlife. In the Valley of the Kings, a modest tomb K562 receives his mummy, wrapped in linen scented with frankincense, his face masked in gold, eyes of obsidian staring into eternity. 4 chambers brim with treasures chariots gleaming like captured stars, shrines of alabaster, 2 tiny mummies of his daughters nestled close, their mother's love a silent vigil. I now Pharaoh seals the tomb, its entrance buried under flood debris, forgotten as dynasties rise and fall. 3,000 years pass, empires crumble, and the boy king sleeps, his name a faint echo in the sands. Then, in 1922, Howard Carter, 50, his heart pounding with a dreamer's fire, brushes away dust to reveal a sealed door, his patron Lord Carnarvon, 60, trembling beside him. "Can you see anything?" Carnarvon whispers, and Carter's reply, voice thick with awe, resounds. "Yes, Wonderful things. 3,000 artifacts emerged Tutankhamun's mask, its nemes striped in lapis and gold, his smile serene yet haunting, a boy forever young. The world gasps, newspapers heralding the curse as Carnarvon dies months later, his blood poisoned, though science whispers of a mosquito's bite. Tutankhamun's spirit touches hearts anew. Ankhesenamun's love, etched in a ring bearing their names, speaks of a bond unbroken by death. His treasures, toured in 1976, draw 10 million souls, their eyes misting at the boy who healed a nation. Scans, in 2005, reveal his gentle frame, his heart removed yet beating in memory. A king who lived briefly, but loved deeply. 3,357 years ago, Tutankhamun's reign was a lotus in the storm 10 years, one boy, a nation's heart restored. From Thebes' golden temples to the tomb's silent vigil, it's a story of love's fragile bloom, etched in gold, tears, and the Nile's eternal, tender song.